So we're back with Robot Wars. A bit unexpected. So for those of you who didn't know, I did the fourth Wars, complete fourth series throughout 2022. Then about a year after I finished that in November of 23, I did the first four heats of Series 5. Wasn't really feeling the show anymore, though, to be honest. It was kind of annoying me more than anything, so I decided to not continue with it. But it's been a year and a half. And I do have some good memories with this show. So I decide, you know what, let's go back to it. Why not? Let's try it again. We can give it a try. So we're gonna go back a little bit, actually, and go to Series 2, the second Wars. This is gonna be Series 2 Heat A. I believe it's actually the first, episode hosted by Craig Charles. Because Jeremy Clarkson, I believe, hosted the first series. So yeah, first episode of the second Wars. The copyright on the show has also changed a bit since I last saw it. I wasn't able to put any of the Series 5 episodes on YouTube. And I don't know if I'll be able to put this up, but we'll see.
It's all out war and the battle lines have been drawn, so prime your weapons and evict the faint-hearted as we put the scrap back into metal.
Scrap back in the mill. That's a good line, actually.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Commander-in-Chief, Craig Charles.
Now, if you've ever wondered whether
Heyo.
machines are taking over the world, then wonder no more.
I gotta go back to Red
Because
Dwarf,
Robot
man.
Wars is back. And it's bigger, it's more destructive, and offers more metal carnage than when Metal Mickey tried to juggle with Semtex. Robot Wars
Pardon?
is a survival of the fittest. But as contenders aren't body beautifuls in figure-hugging lycra, they're ugly lumps of metal made out of nuts and bolts and household appliances and whatever was left lying around the garage at the time. Oh, and yeah, they want to kill each other.
They sure do. Ooh. Stabby.
As always, they'll face each other, they'll face dangerous challenges, and they'll also take on the mechanical might of the house robots.
Who can forget the ferocity of Shunt, capable of cleaving all opponents in two with the
Shunt.
deadliest of axes?
Careful, man.
Matriarchal Matilda returning with improved titanium tusks and a reinforced chainsaw tail.
What the hell?
Dead Metal holding on to his sinister reputation with those pneumatic pincers and a ferocious circular saw. The Sergeant belching out fiery damnation. The house robots are back, and this time it's personal.
Catch your breath. There's one more. The biggest, baddest,
Okay, I was gonna
butchest
say.
of them all. Ladies and gentlemen, bow down to the mechanical might of Sir Killalot.
I was like, was he not here yet?
Awesome, majestic, with a deadly claw capable of cutting through solid steel, Sir Killalot thrives on wanton destruction.
Now, you might think Sir Killalot's giving it all of that.
I thought he had a shotgun for a second there. I was like, whoa. What are you doing?
Lump of metal, robotic arm. Awesome power personified. Now, over the last 6 months, garages and workshops have been clattering to the sound of roboteers constructing their machines. They're making some final last-minute adjustments, and as ever, Philip is with them in the pits.
Yes, well, Robot Wars has grown phenomenally since we last hit your screens. In fact, over 120 teams are taking part in this series, and I'm surrounded by some
That's
of
a lot.
them now. These guys represent some of the best technicians and radio control experts in the country
Bro already had
today.
a screwed up hand.
And they're preparing for war. They know that this last-minute fine-tuning could mean the difference between victory or defeat.
Each week, 6 teams will be at each other's throats. Their robots will be bashing the living daylights out of each other. There's only one small rule. Only one can survive. So let's meet the contenders.
First, from East Molesey in Surrey, Victor.
It may look like a wind-up go-kart, but this
It is.
tubular steel frame, aluminium and steel-plated
Exactly
armoured
what it is.
V-shaped robot has weapons driven by a motorbike starter, and the lawnmower blade can be replaced by a formidable flail.
From Dartford Girls Grammar School, Nepal.
The veteran fighters from the
Napalm.
first wars, the girls are back with the flame-coloured napalm. A 15-mile-an-hour top speed's a fair lick. It can push its own weight, and the chainsaw has a 16-inch blade.
First hitter was detonator.
From Burgess Hill in West Sussex, Pandemonium.
Owner Pete
Pandemonium.
Collier once built a
Aw,
go-kart
that's
with
not a panda?
shaky wheels. He went to France to buy these to create Pandemonium. The outer coatings expanding.
I don't have a lot of faith in that
polypropylene.
thing, just looking
Watch
at
out
it.
for the two cold chisel ramming spikes.
From Ossett in Yorkshire, Yes de Resistance.
Yes to the
Yes, the
Viston.
Resistance
Oh, yes to
is
the
the
Resistance.
lightest competitor tonight.
I thought it was
Don't take it
yesterday.
too lightly though, with its lifting blade made out of a snow shovel. Its chassis is an old microwave oven, and it's driven by windscreen wipers from a Mini.
From Sutton in Surrey, Caliban.
Named after the beast in Shakespeare's
I'm sorry, what?
Tempest and hoping to
Oh,
whip
okay.
up a storm. Caliban's built from a bolted
Named
Dexian
after the
frame,
Taliban.
powered by two 12-volt batteries. Its spinning dome has slashing and cutting weapons.
From the Thomas Hardy School in Dorchester, Demolition Demon.
Powered by two wheelchair motors donated by Dorset County Council, armoured with a galvanised finish, its grinding
I don't
disc
know
is
about that
powered
one.
by a 22 horsepower motor. It's not the most dangerous, but Craig, it looks hardy to me.
It's all very simple. Each of our robots will face a variety of challenges and battles. There's 3 rounds: the gauntlet, the trials, and the arena.
Oh.
And because we don't like losers on
Okay,
this
this
show,
is different.
one robot will be eliminated at the end of each round.
So it's
the winner
not
will
as
earn a
much
place
head-to-head?
in our series semi-finals. That's enough of the talk. Let's get stuck in.
Our first round is the gauntlet, designed to test driver skill, robot design,
Okay.
and sheer brute strength
I didn't realize how
to
different this
its
was in the early
max. Each team competes separately. The important thing is they get from here to the end zone in as fast a time
So when
as
do they change to all
possible.
battles? In
Now
the
they
next series,
have
probably?
3 routes to choose from. They can work their way straight down the middle, in which case they have to negotiate spikes, a brick wall, in whichever way they see fit, the treacherous seesaw, and as if that weren't enough, then they have a meeting with the lovely Sergeant Bash. If they're really silly, they'll risk the route over here with its flame pit, our ram rig with its circular saws,
Wait.
and to top that off, a meeting with the lovely Matilda. Now, they might think we've given them an easy option with this route over here. Since it's only got 2 pits to fall in, let me tell you, the biggest pitfall of all is here. Sir Killalot, and he defends this
Looks like a
route
different arena,
fiercely.
too.
First up, Napalm with old friends of Robot Wars, Claire Greenaway and Rebecca Glenn.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the last war, if you remember, we had detonator. Now we introduce napalm.
His main weaponry is this arm, which goes up and then it activates the micro switch at the back.
Straight
which
ass
turns
chainsaw
on
there.
It's a chainsaw.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
And the 15-year-old girls driving Napalm straight at the brick wall.
Uh-oh, they're stuck, aren't
David
they?
Crosby, the last time he was on the programme, did his nuts.
Oh,
and
no.
there's Sir Killalot coming in round the back. He's mean. He's moody.
Oh,
he's
no, they
magnificent.
can't get over the
He's
brick.
menacing. Napalm, one of the heavyweight robots.
Oh,
Look at that
my
lightweight
God.
In the arms of Sir Killalot. And the chainsaws, come on!
Ah.
That's the weaponry gone! 16 inches long it may be, but it's no opponent for Sir Killalot, and he could dominate Robot Wars. Napalm
What a
driven
disaster.
onto the tag track.
Captain David Crosby, Claire Greenaway and Rebecca Glenn. Well, you were sort of ambushed by Killalot. Yeah. And he just went in for the kill. Yep. You must be gutted though. I mean,
Well, you
he's-
can't
he's
get over the
bashed it to
bricks. Your robot
pieces.
sucks.
But he's dead as well. He's stuck. If he gets through to the next round, do you think you'll be ready? We will be ready. Give them a round of applause, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
gonna fix that then. They're not getting to the next.
Steady progress by Napalm, 7.5 metres. Should be good enough to see them through.
Should it?
Roboteers, stand by.
Really?
Pete Collier and Chris Loader with Pandemonium.
How low the
Got a
expectations
large
are?
fence post on the front, which is designed to raise and hopefully take out some nasty cutting gear.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
I wonder if they'll use those cold chiseled spikes at the wall. Thinking twice about it. Good steering. Oh, taking on the circular saws.
Oh, God.
And caught by the saws, grinding hard. There goes the lifting spike. They're off the circular saws now. Now, can they
This
get
does
away
make
from
sense though,
us?
because these episodes are
Squeezing
shorter than
ram
later
rig.
series. These are like half an hour. Or the
waiting their
series I
time.
watched was like 45.
Chris
So I was like, I wonder why it's short.
wore a plastic biking outfit.
So now I
He's
get it.
gone through with the power of Thor's hammer.
Good job.
And they're through. Great run. And I thought it had gone horribly wrong.
It had,
They
so it
steered
didn't.
into the saws. But that's a good run. Pandemonium completing the course.
Roboteers, stand by.
Pièce de Resistance driven by Colin Scott.
This is our robot, Pièce de Resistance. It's a fiberglass bodywork and uses 4 motors off a Mini.
And at the back, the weapons are spikes.
How should we design it?
There's a snow.
Ah, no, just put an eye on it.
Out competition.
Is that thing on the front supposed to be dented all hell?
Activate.
32-year-old Colin, the driver, a market stall
It's not even
worker.
on fully.
His sister Julie.
Oh
wanting
my
each
God, they
road
can't break the
round to
wall.
Push anything out of the way. And Brian Newcomb, the third member of the team, once built a shed.
You've got toy tricycle wheels. Will you be
They
able
just
to
cut
get over
away
the bricks on your toy tricycle wheels?
Yes, because I've got the shovel to lift the bricks out of way.
Well, the shed stood up, and so did the
Well.
wall. Not too sure whether Pièce de Resistance will. Under the tusks of Matilda.
Your
And
robot
here comes
sucks.
Sir Gillock. And look at the power.
Your robot
And look at the
sucks.
bad mood. It's picked up like a piece of fluff. Piece de Resistance. No resistance there. Surrender. And the hopes of Colin Scott left hanging by a thread.
The golf clap
You
is
didn't
crazy.
seem to have the power to break down the wall, and then you just got caught in a pincer movement, didn't you?
Yeah, well, it was Pièce de Resistance and now it's a piece of scrap.
It didn't last very long, did it?
That laugh.
No, well, that's the way it goes sometimes in Robot Wars. Give them a round of applause.
Sometimes your robot sucks.
Cheers, guys.
Pièce de Resistance in trouble. 3.8 metres covered only.
We're down to lack of power, you know. Simple as that.
You're down to lack of good
So
robot.
what do you say?
Could you soup it up for the next round, do you think?
Yes, could do.
If you get through to the next
If I
round.
get through, yeah.
You probably
well
will.
done.
Fingers crossed.
Well done, guys.
Here comes the
Roboteers,
Taliban.
stand by.
Caliban, team captain Eric Hodgins on the right.
This outer shell casing is made out of an old industrial fan, and the lid is made out of polycarbonate.
So inside we've got 2 drive motors. We've got a flywheel ring gear and a starter motor out of a Ford car. That will rotate this and drive the blades round.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
But
How will
to
the
run
Taliban
court, I
handle
don't
this
think they're
course?
using the blades, they're using the flail. And the big drive chain
Oh
there.
my God.
Driving seems to be a bit of a problem, though. They've lost their way. I think steering's a bit of a problem here. Daniel Bushnell and Martin Beckett at the controls. They're all
Brother,
over the place.
what is you doing?
Bumping Martin. Oh, no. That's belongs to Kilowatt. The only weapon he has is that flail. There it goes. He's knocked off the 3-metre marker. Sir Kilowatt closes in, though. Can he stop that flail? Flail rock and roll.
And it's dead.
Caliban dead and buried. Hoisted by
This
his
is
own
not a good
petard.
start with these robots. These are not their well designed.
And only 0.2 metres.
Well, Napalm actually might make it.
Roboteers, stand by.
Victor, driven by Guy Pickett, a remote control car fan.
We have a lawnmower blade as the weapon, and it's powered by a motorbike starter motor, which makes it go pretty fast.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
13-year-old Gareth Goddard is the design man behind Victor, attacking the wall.
Okay,
and
nice.
Through.
There you go.
But there's a brick cord underneath.
Oh,
only a
no.
5mm ground
Oh,
clearance. Could be
maybe
trouble
not.
there for Victor.
Ah,
With a
balls.
robot like this, you could choose almost any route, I suppose.
Gonna go down the middle one.
Straight down the middle.
Yeah, about that.
Straight down the middle is a problem.
All
And I
around
don't
me
think
are
that lawnmower
familiar
blade will be help.
faces.
Not with Sir Kilowatt.
Oh, he knocked you free.
No, he can squeeze and break.
Wow, you got
the
lucky.
ball, but he can't catch Victor. Go on, Victor.
Bro's going backwards. It's crazy.
Victorious. And through.
Y'all got real lucky, man.
You made it through to the end zone. At first I thought, well, you had the power to break the wall. And then you seemed to get stuck and your wheels were spinning. And then it was like Kilowatt came and helped you out in a way, didn't he?
Suddenly become a good friend of ours.
Yeah.
Did you really think you
100%.
had the power to break down that wall?
Yeah, we knew we had the power. The trouble was, I think one of our wheels caught a thing and spun us round and pulled us back into the wall. And then we sort of got raised up on our off the ground, and the wheels
Raise
were just
me up.
couldn't quite hit it. Also, all we needed was a nudge to get it backwards.
Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
A good clean run by Victor. They completed
No.
the course in the fastest time there.
No, I don't think it was.
Caliban looks very suspect.
Roboteers, stand by.
Demolition Demon, driven by 17-year-old Peter Harrison.
It's powered by two 24-volt electric wheelchair motors, and unlike other competitors who have got the control gear throughout the robot, all the essential components are kept within one metal box in the middle to protect them.
3,
Bro knows Cable Man.
2, 1, activate.
I think this is a solid-looking robot. Veering towards the wall and then changing
It looks
direction.
slow as all
They're
shit.
not going to take on Sir Killalot. And the pit. And also on this near
Stabby,
side
stabby.
is Sergeant Bash. If they can get beyond Killalot with a little turn of pace,
okay.
they do. Matilda comes in with the chainsaw. That's a horrible sight, isn't it?
That should be enough, though.
Another pit, they've gone beyond
Oh, okay.
the pit. Now in comes Bash, beyond Bash. What a brave run!
Wow, that weird little bastard actually made it. Good job.
Demolition Demon team, come and have a word on the podium. Come and have a word. You went and took on Sir Killalot. Why did you decide to go up against Killalot?
Took on
We're
everybody.
still arguing the last 2 seconds. We're deciding whether the grinding discs, but I think we took the right way.
Okay, well, I didn't. On paper, I wasn't sure about the
Demolition
robot,
Demon
but
are through a clean run in the fastest time. Wham bam, thank you Caliban. Bye-bye.
oh, okay, so only one's
We're going to
eliminated.
have to say goodbye to the Caliban team. It's really sad.
Not the Taliban.
Well, afraid that's it. It's a competition. We didn't do very well.
I didn't hear them quickly at first. I thought it was only
So
the top
will you
3
repair
got
it?
Well, I'd like to keep it as it is and just keep it to show to people.
It's a memorial
Yeah,
of
show
your
my
time
shitty
on
robot to
Robot
people.
Wars, which was short but sweet. Thank you very much.
This is one of the worst robots in the history of Robot
down.
Wars.
One more to be eliminated.
I
after
made
the trials. Now, when you think of Skittles, you think of sweaty old men huddled in the corner of a pub, dribbling over warm beer.
What?
But our game of Skittles isn't like that. No.
No, I think it tastes the rainbow,
in our
brother.
Game of Skittles, each of our surviving
I think
robots
my
has knocked
Skittles
down
and your
as many
Skittles are two
barrels
very
as
different
possible in the
things.
time allowed. The one that knocks down the least amount of barrels gets bowled out of the contest.
Skittles
So,
here is like
let's get ready to
a
shake,
weird-ass
rattle, and
fruity
bowl.
candy.
Let the trials begin.
Oh, the hell your Skittles are, but it ain't that. Clearly.
3, 2, 1, activate.
15-year-old Claire Greenaway driving Napalm needs to get as many barrels down as she can. If
Nice.
she goes within
Nice.
that triangle, the house robots can't get it. Oh, an explosive start. She wants to
And
be a
she's
livestock.
stuck.
We may need her. And now look,
Oh.
she's burrowing in. The house robots can't follow her.
We've got to attack the triangle and get into it, knock as many Skittles over as possible. Whilst we're inside that triangle, the house robots cannot touch us.
Yeah. You want to bet?
Yeah.
You're stuck in there now, David Crosby.
Hey.
Teaching the girls.
Breaking the rules.
They've got a few barrels over. 9 barrels in all for Napalm. Setting the standards, but not really setting the place on fire.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Pandemonium, not as fast as Napalm, but a more direct route.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, look at those barrels fly. And now doesn't have the weaponry to get further barrels down. What on earth's the sergeant doing in there? Doesn't want to leave the barrels. There's that steel spike. for
Uh-oh.
attack. Oh, and it's losing weight. No wonder. Matilda was there. And now away from the barrels. Got to be closer than that. That's a poor finish.
Oh.
But still, 9 barrels achieved by Pandemonium.
3, 2, 1, activate.
This is the family
Okay.
team. Ken Goddard, Gareth Goddard's dad, and Guy Pickett's uncle. And
Right.
that's a steamrolling start. Right in there from Victor. And there's the lawnmower blade spinning around. But I just wonder whether they're stuck. Flicks another barrel off. Slices into the barrel. But they don't seem to have enough movement now with that
No.
big steel frame to get away. Cutting through the barrels like cheese, but no more tumbling to the ground.
Was that more than 9? No, it was not.
Only 4 barrels from Victor. 3rd place.
Brutal.
They could be in trouble.
3, 2,
Okay, let's see how this dude does.
1,
Powerful.
activate.
This is Demolition Demon. from the Thomas Hardy School in Dorchester. The school crest is on the back. An explosive
Explosions are a bit
start.
Okay.
A big metal spike on the back, swirling round, sending barrels cascading. Another one topples. Turn, turn, turn. Get that blade spinning. In
Kill
comes
that one's
Killalot.
revenge.
Seeks refuge amongst the barrels. And I wonder if he's done enough. Another couple tumble. I think they're through. Demolition Demon has done a lot. This is a marvellous, marvellous spell.
Yeah, that should be good enough.
Demolition Demon certainly ruffling the feathers of the house robots. And they seem to have gone berserk. They're angry.
Oi.
They want revenge.
Oi.
A Demolition Demon is bearing the brunt of their anger. Come on, stop it. They've gone berserk.
Oh. Broke her stick at the
Well, well, well.
This is not cool.
20 barrels.
Damn.
No wonder they were angry. But we've got to get them under control.
Roboteers, stand by.
You mean to tell me that despite looking extremely wonky, you're fully functional?
Well, that's flexible, so it can wobble them out of place.
Right.
Just so happy about it, and it's turbocharged now. That's extra.
And how have you achieved that in the couple of hours you've had?
Bigger batteries.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Turbocharged. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what power behind pièce de résistance.
You and your
That
weird
snow plow.
yeah, your
Here we go.
Your
No
shitty
power
snow
at all.
plow.
That's no joke. And the barrels stay in place. And I think that's the best we're going to see from pièce de résistance. And the house
Your robot
robots
sucks.
simply toying. So
Your
Killalot in the
robot
way.
sucks.
Flips it up and over
Yeah.
Matilda.
Goodbye.
And that's the end.
Get out of here, bro.
Come up to the platform. Colin Scott, Brian Newcomb and Julie Scott. Well, that did not go at all well, did it?
Well, I thought with my shovel being up, I might have got a few top ones, but, you know, never did.
It was a bit like Finland in the Eurovision Song Contest.
No.
Nil point.
Yeah, I agree.
Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
well done, guys.
but look at this. Pièce de résistance has become some sort of dreadful plaything for Killalot. Broiled boggle eyes. You will not be going to the ball. Cinders. Not a barrel of glass for pièce de résistance. No barrels. They're out.
Demolition Demon's killing us
You
so
just
far.
kind of stopped just before you got to the Skittles and thought,
Well, I got to the
It was as though you were thinking,
and then it
shall I
was-
bother with the Skittles?
Well, he didn't have the power. Too heavy for it again.
So it comes to this.
Okay.
4 robots will enter the arena and only 1 will survive.
Okay, wow.
Our 4 robots have been randomly drawn in battle against each other. The winners will then face each other and fight for a place in our series semi-finals. Now to win, all they've got to do is obliterate the opponent or immobilise
So it's a
them.
4-way
If there's
battle.
no
That's
clear-cut
interesting.
winner, a decision will be made by our panel of judges.
It's
They
definitely
look at style,
different. I don't know if
control,
it's better,
damage, and aggression.
but it's different.
Our judges are Eric Dickinson, a veteran from Robot Wars in America, Professor Noel Sharkey, head of robotics at Sheffield University, and Adam Harper, an engineering specialist. Hey, let's get stuck in.
The first semi-final. Napalm against
Okay, no, it
Pandemonium.
is solo battles.
2, 1.
We have enough time for this?
Activate.
And there, the dreadful
7 minutes,
pincer
okay.
of Sir Killalot in the PPZ, the Perimeter Patrol Zone. Bossed by our own house robots. They don't want to go into that zone in the red and black. Here's Pandemonium circling, coming in with the front spike. That's dangerous driving though because Matilda's tusks are in the PPZ.
Oh, no.
And it's all over. That was Pandemonium.
But the
Go to the podium.
but the other one was clearly. That's it, really?
About that.
20 seconds and we're beating
But
up
the other
by
one was
a couple of
immobilized.
fans.
But they never laid a glove on you. You got done in by the house robots.
To be fair, she has this habit of hurting herself. And
The other one's
she did that
clearly
this time.
immobilized, though.
What can we say?
Well, there you go, guys. You're through to
I'm
the
trying to
last
remember why
battle.
she'll piss me off.
Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Pathetic, wasn't it? It was a bit, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. What can you do? What can you do? We thought she was heavy, thought she had a very low centre of gravity, and thought she would stay upright. How wrong could we have been?
The second semi-final. Victor against Demolition Demon.
Come on, Demolition Demon. I'm all in on this weird little bastard now.
The wedge-shaped Demolition Demon with its slow ground clearance against the higher Victor.
There you go.
Coming flailing in against the armor coating of Demolition Demon. Good start by Victor.
What do you mean good start by
Back
Victor?
comes the Demolition Demon at it, and Matilda and Shunt in there as well.
Bro's not even
Victor
watching.
turns to go away and can't get away.
Oh.
Look at the grinding disc of
Victor really
Demolition
didn't do
Demon,
anything.
though.
Whole fucking fight.
Shattered.
Fucking
just like some
good
old
start by
sad
Victor.
LP no longer in the charts. But Victor can't move. It must have done the damage, the grinding disc. Victor's in trouble here now.
Yeah, it's
the
really dead.
aggression, the controlled aggression is from Demolition Demon. In comes Matilda, backs away for
It's
another
like the
charge
last
with those
robot was
ferocious
dead, but
tusks.
they let it
Now
win for
turns
some
to bring in
reason.
the chainsaw. Matilda hacks, slices. Victor in trouble. So too the Demolition Demon, though. If the Sergeant or Killalot get in, Killalot closing in on Victor and picking him up so effortlessly and trawling him away like some ghastly trophy. Back to his demonic
Unless you
cave.
even get out of there, bro.
Still has the grip of Victor. Does
Oh,
Killalot. In comes the axe of Shunt on the Demolition Demon, but I don't think Demolition's going to be axed in this one. I think they've done enough.
Well, yeah.
The Demolition team.
Victor didn't do anything.
The Victor team, come up to the podium. Now listen, you were immobilised for most of that game. So the judges decided that the decision has gone to the Demolition Demon team.
Well, yeah, no shit.
One fight away from the semi.
Nope.
Fight.
Oh, I think it's definite.
Oh, confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause.
They got the best robot for sure.
So we come to the first final of this series of Robot Wars, Napalm against Demolition Demon.
3.
Demolition Demon, don't lose this fucking thing, please. This big bastard was didn't do shit the last thing. It shouldn't even
our
won.
series semi-finals of Robot Wars. Demolition Demon, the boys from Thomas Hardy School,
Oh no.
and Napalm, the girls from Dartford Grammar. Napalm, the heavier and the faster. There's that metal
And the
grinding disc,
shittier.
though, that could be damaging.
Ooh, flip the
On
bastard.
Napalm, don't forget the judges will vote on style, control, damage to your opponents, and aggression. Teacher David Crosby getting involved. Matilda waits on the sidelines. That's good speed and good control by Napalm. Now coming in on the attack on Demolition Demon. Trying to get that grinding disc into play over the spikes. You see those two giant mandibles at the back.
Things don't.
Spider-like jaws. Napalm attacking Demolition Demon again. In comes Demolition Demon underneath, trying to get the wedge shape.
Demolition Demon's clearly done more damage.
Big
You look at Napalm's
metal
front.
spike into play. Underneath. Napalm again. That's a good attack by Demolition Demon. In comes Dead Metal, one of the house robots, and there's the Sergeant as well.
And he took a piece off,
and
that's
the
it.
girls have lost their petticoat, look.
That's gotta be
At
it.
the back of
He took a
Napalm.
piece off of it. Come on.
They've suffered damage.
That's gotta be a win
Just
for
about
Demolition
hanging on, that grid at the back. This is good work by
They
Demolition
literally
Demon.
took
Spinning,
pieces
coming in on the
off it.
attack.
Look at its front, bro. If
There's
they give
the
us
big
Napalm, I'm gonna
titanium
kill
fronted
myself.
ram scoop though. On Napalm, taking
Yeah,
damage
it's
in
over.
there from Shunt. Ram raiding its way through, and underneath now Demolition Demon. Can he get that
Flip the
grinding disc
basket.
to play? Under 8 seconds to go, and they're away from the danger. But they were suspect there, Napalm. Couple of buffets from Demolition Demon. Goodness me, this is going to go very, very close.
No, it's
It goes to
fucking
the
not
judges,
gonna go very,
and
very
there's hardly a lick of paint, a smear
That was
of oil
Demolition
between
Demon
the two
easy.
teams. Very close.
It was not close.
Total metal carnage. We now await the judge's decision.
Judging
If they
on
give this
style,
Napalm,
control,
I'm
damage,
not
and
watching anymore.
aggression.
Just shit. I swear
Not
to
good
God.
style there by Napalm, leading itself over. A couple of good aggressive stabs back with the
We're
mandibles.
done with Robot
That
Wars
just didn't really come into
again
play.
if they give this to
Damage
Napalm.
done
bro.
to Napalm, but by the house robots.
We now have the judge's decision, and hold on to your hats, it's quite controversial. The winner is Napalm!
Ooh, the girls delighted, the boys disconsolate, and the crowd don't like it.
Well, the judges say that although you sustained an awful lot of damage, that was given to you by the house robots, and that you were far more aggressive than Demolition Demon.
Yes!
How do you feel?
That was absolutely wonderful.
Talk me through it.
Well,
That's clear.
God, this show
well, they talk about
sucks,
women
man.
drivers, but it looked pretty spectacular to me, Claire.
Well, of course, women are just the best, you know.
You still
Everybody
sustain
who's
an awful
ever
lot of
judged
damage.
this
Do
show
you
has
think your
always been
robot's going to be
dumb.
ready for the series semi-finals?
Yeah, we'll go and pick all the bits up and stick them back on again.
It did really well. Congratulations. Give them
That
a round
was
of applause.
Demolition Demon, and it wasn't even close.
From the show that's
Are you
bigger than
fucking
Roseanne's
kidding me,
Doors.
bro?
Good night. God bless. From Robot Wars.
Fuck you, Craig. What a crock of shit. Unbelievable. Fucking insane robbery, bro. Absolutely insane robbery. That was not close. That was not even close. Like, it was, if it was close before, it was 100% over when they lost a piece. Like, holy shit. That was maybe the biggest robbery I've ever seen on this show. So, didn't expect the different format. I don't think it's better than what they changed it to. I don't think it's necessarily bad either, but it's different. But I definitely don't think it's better. I think they probably made the right choice going to just battles and all that, and keeping and making the what's the gimmick? Making the challenges a whole different thing. I think that was probably ended up being the right call. So yeah, if I continue with this, let me know if I should continue with this, if you think I should continue with this series. Or if I wasn't serious when I said we never watch this again, but that robbery was fucking insane. But let me know if you think I should continue this series or if I should go back to a later series. But yeah, that's it from me today. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links are all in the video description, as well as names on my Patrons. You didn't know you could Patreon me for as little as £1, and you get extra direction videos, as well as really constant daily, sometimes more. With that being said, though, my name's Taffer. This has been my first reaction to Robot Wars, the second Wars, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.